My fellow investors, imagine a 150-year-old oak tree in the middle of a town square. For over a century, it's been the one thing everybody could count on for shade and stability. In Jamaica, that oak tree is the Jamaica National Group. But right now, that tree is catching real speed in a storm. If you have been following the news, you know that Jamaica National has been making some serious headlines lately. And unfortunately, not the good kind. On January 1st, 2026, the Jamaica Observer dropped a report that basically called this area the 7-day famine for Jamaica National. We're talking about a massive rebuilding phase meant to stop the group from literally washing away. Let's get straight to the numbers because they are wild. For the fiscal year ending March 2025, Jamaica National Group reported a net loss of 2.53 billion Jamaican dollars. And get this, that's not even a one-time thing. This is their third year in a row bleeding billions. If you add it all up, they have lost nearly 8.5 billion in just 3 years. When an institution this big starts losing money like this, it's not just a bad day at the office. It's a survival situation. Today, we're peeling back the layers on the JN we thought we knew. We're looking at the numbers don't lie analysis to see where the cash went, if your savings are actually safe, and if their new plan is enough to save the giant. If you want more videos like this, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel right now. It will really help our community grow. Plus, you will receive notification when we release more content like this in the future. So, how did a 150-year-old poorhouse end up in the red? It mostly comes down to what experts call a quote-unquote structural emergency. In 2023, they lost $4 billion. In 2024, it was 2.02 billion. And then came the 2.53 billion hit in 2025. But the real scary number is their cost to income ratio. It hit 105.6%. Basically, for every $1 JN made, it cost them $1.06 just to run the business. It's like selling patties for $200 when it costs you $212 just to make them. You can't do that for long and stay in business. Because of this, the rating agency Carry Chris gave them a negative outlook. They are worried that the safety net of cash that JN keeps on hand is getting dangerously thin. So, where exactly was the money picked? The biggest culprit seemed to be their massive UK gamble. JN wanted to go global and be the first Caribbean-owned bank with a full license in the UK. It sounded like a great idea on paper, targeting the diaspora in London. But they launched right as the UK economy hit a wall and interest rates went through the roof. Running a digital bank in London is incredibly expensive. Before they knew it, the UK operation became a massive weight, dragging the whole group down. By 2024, they had to admit defeat and sell a huge chunk of JN Bank UK to Tandem Bank. They spent years and billions building it, only to sell it off just to keep the lights on. But the UK was not the only leak. They also got hit hard in the insurance world. JN General Insurance was getting slammed with claims. Between the crazy driving on Jamaican roads and the rising cost of car parts, JNGI was paying out money faster than they could bring it in. It was a second wound that they just couldn't close fast enough. On top of that, JN leadership admitted that things had gotten just too bloated. The company was too big, too slow, and way too expensive to manage. They had branches everywhere, but in today's world, people want apps, not lines. Critics said that the group lacked the discipline to stay lean while they were trying to expand. So, what's the plan to fix it? The Observer calls it, quote unquote, surviving the famine. And trust me, the surgery is radical. Step 1. Sell everything that is not nailed down. They sold the UK bank. They sold the insurance arm to BCIC. And they are now in the process of selling JN fund managers. They are retreating to their fortress, which is the core Jamaican mortgage and savings business. They are basically going back to their roots as a building society. Step 2. A $1 billion digital bet. They are pouring $1 billion into new tech to automate everything. Why? Because software is way cheaper than staff and buildings. They are hoping that this pivot will drop their costs from 105% down to a much healthier 65% by 2027. But will this work? Some critics are skeptical. They say that a fancy new app won't fix deep-seated management issues. If you don't change how you handle the risk, your losses will just show up on a screen instead of on a piece of paper. Now, the $1 million question: is your money safe? If you have a savings account or a mortgage with JN Bank here in Jamaica, the answer is most likely yes. The local bank is a separate thing and it is still standing strong. The trouble is at the group level, the parent company that took the big risks. But make no mistake, the old JN we grew up with is gone. That invincible giant is now a company fighting for its life. The next 2 years are going to be make or break. They have sold the assets and changed the leaders. Now they are betting the whole future on a digital transformation. The quote-unquote 7-year famine is halfway through. Whether they see the quote-unquote years of plenty again depends on if this 150-year-old giant can actually learn to move as fast as a tech startup. What do you think? Was the UK move a mistake that they can't come back from? Or will the digital pivot save the day? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into Jamaican finance. Click the link on screen now to watch another Jamaican financial content. Catch you in the next one.